Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. Esoteric Cloud Surfer is here ready to start a Venus in Pisces live tarot reading. Thank you very much for being here, your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, creativity and responsibility as well. Happy Venus Day in Pisces, happy Sun in Aquarius, aka happy Aquarius season, and happy Moon in Aries going into Taurus. Alright? So, and shout out to everybody out there being themselves, changing the world, and showing to themselves and others that the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. Go in the link go in the description down below to check my LinkTrees and to check my beautiful partners Darius LinkTree as well to find all of our content and ways to support us as well. Let me just check something here with the mic real quick. Okay, I think we're good. So, let's get started. What we're gonna do today, we're gonna talk about Venus in Pisces. We're gonna do a tarot reading for every sign about Venus in Pisces, and we're gonna do daily energies and daily astro reading as well. So today on Discord, we pulled a card for today, which was the Hanged Man. And it makes a lot of sense because the Hanged Man is associated with Neptune, which it's a co-ruler of Pisces. So it's the first day. Actually, I think Venus is in 0 degrees right now. It's 1 degree right now, but okay, it was from 0 to 1 degree, so it is really entering Pisces. So we having that spiritual state of being derived from, or we are seeing that state through the lens of Neptune, makes a lot of sense, because then the moon was in Aries as well, and Aries is right after Pisces, so it's us creating new ways to express and act on those dreams, illusions and imaginations that we were creating and bathing ourselves in when we were experiencing moon in Pisces, for an example. All right, so we have the Hanged Man already. Let's continue that tarot reading of today's daily energies. Remember to leave a like, remember to subscribe to help the astrological tarot subconscious community grow, aka God's children, to show everybody that we live in all possibilities and you gotta make your own possibilities come true, but it's possible and you can help each other know what's the best way to do it, because there is many ways to win. You just gotta find your way to win. You gotta find the best way for you to win. You can just win like everybody else does, because they ain't you and you ain't them. Alright? So Hanged Man, it's already out here. Hold on. Let's go. And what does the Hanged Man represent? What emotional, spiritual, mental, physical state of being does this represent? So why the name Hanged Man in the first place? Because in many cards in here it's riding like the waters on a white horse, and we have Neptune, which it has like a mermaid part, so it's really the man, right, riding the beasts of the water. So it's you, not you, you as a spirit creating thoughts and external realizations, man, about your internal natures and what type of creations, feelings, thoughts, events, and attractions that you are creating in those waters. But those are not any regular waters, those are Neptune waters, so they are very deep, very colorful, full of things that you never seen or even imagined before, things that you thought it was not possible. And especially, okay, especially the Hanged Man. The man is the thought, the logicality, it's hanged. You can only, on the Neptune realm, on the Neptune waters, you can only use the logicality to be like, oh, I'm in Neptune. And that's it. Because almost everything from Neptune goes beyond logic, goes beyond rationality, goes beyond analyzing. So the Hanged Man represents that. When you are dealing with your deep subconscious patterns, for an example, generational curses, or deep creative desires, or deep creative gifts and talents, or you realizing where those come from and where those can lead you, or things like that, deep dreams, deep illusions, deep feelings, you know what I'm saying? You, not you, but your thoughts, your logical mind is the same as a hanged man. You can only observe, you can only watch, you can only analyze and be like, oh, I'm in here around these things. You can't really make sense out of those things. Eventually you can, but for the moment you are just hanged in the same place. You can't move, you can't act, you can only observe. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first card of today. Let's go for the second card of today. So beautiful Venus day in Pisces, still Pisces cusping with Aquarius. So we are starting to relate in a more emotional and spiritual way. We are starting to love in a more deep and exaggerate way. We are starting to compromise a bit too much and a bit too lightly and with too many things about the things, the logical, unique, original things or people, places and things that we were relating, compromising and loving when Venus was in Aquarius. So we are taking that and we are adding to that feelings, emotions, spirituality, purpose, meaning. Okay? So then it's Venus day in Pisces, then we have Sun in Aquarius. We are paying attention to unique things. We are paying attention to unique individuals that have their own way to think and communicate. We want to act distant, a bit cold, a bit intelligent, a bit smart, like we don't belong here. You know what I'm saying? And then we have the moon in Aries. Right now, 29 degrees Aries to be exact. In my geographical location, it will be different if you are in a different time zone or geographical location than mine. But the moon was in Aries throughout this whole day, so that means that we were reacting and responding to uniqueness, individuality, but more internal, more spiritual, more sentimental, more personal. The individuality and uniqueness of Aquarius, it's a bit more out there. It's a bit more in the world. It's a bit more, how can you do that with others? All right? Or how can you... The Hanged Man wants to appear again. You're already there. You already came out. But that's confirming. That's confirming today's card. And right next to it, we have Death, Scorpio. Alright, and this also makes sense because Pisces is ruled or was born out of the 12th house. So when we say the Sun is in Pisces, Venus is in Pisces, your Mercury is in Pisces, basically what you are saying is the Sun or Venus is in the 12th house. Alright, it's not literally in Pisces, but we call it Pisces because you can't really see the 12th house. It's a space. What you can see is the stars in there. Hi Daria, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing today? Another big arcana. So after you go through that Neptune state, that hanged man state of being, where you can only observe, you can only see and watch your deep subconscious patterns, and on the negative way, it means that you are stranded. You are under their control. So you might need to transform, you might need to transmute some of those subconscious patterns so you rule them and they don't rule you. But on the positive side, you'll be realizing something new or confirming something very deep within yourself, and then you're gonna take changes, you're gonna transform, you're gonna get excited or really depressed, spiritually speaking, so you can achieve deep, new, very purposeful, very intentionful states of awareness or awareness. All right? And let's see how that concludes. I'm good, says Dario. How are you? I'm very good as well. Thank you very much for asking. I'm doing very, very well. Okay, the last card of today is the Hermit, Virgo. And this is the opposition to Pisces. This is the opposition to the current placement of Venus. So, this means that we will find ways to balance ourselves, our relationships, and our business. We'll find ways to protect ourselves, to protect our manifestations, to protect the things that we want to maintain stable, that we want to maintain safe, profitable, and efficient. All right. So, this whole big first all major arcanas. All right. So today is a big day, spiritually speaking. It's a big day, important day. You can glow up or you can shit down. You know what I'm saying? So it starts by you realizing some deeper truths about yourself and the path that led you here, and what you can do to lead you to the future. Then, based on those informations, you will be forced or you really want to transform. And then you will realize that you need to transform, or after the transformation, you will be in a more cold, intelligent, sophisticated, organized, private, and selective space that still cares about connection, sharing, and mixing with others, but in a more intelligent and smarter way. Alright? So basically, you are making sure that you are able to participate in Venus in Pisces without going too far or without getting hurt. You are making sure that you can participate, share, communicate, connect without showing too much, without feeling too much, without giving too much of your energy that ends up in a dry well. You know what I'm saying? Because you are holding some things private. You are holding some things to you. You are being more smart. You are being more judgmental in the positive way, aka you have a better filtering system to allow you to choose between what are the real relationships that you can be all dreamy and all spiritual about, and what are the relationships that you can only share a feeling or an emotion or a sense of excitement, but you cannot be really spiritual, you cannot be really dreamy and creative. Okay? So let's move on. Let's go to the astrological reading of today. Okay? And I'd like to do the numerology reading as well, and then we'll do a reading about, now maybe perhaps I'll do Moon in Taurus tomorrow, so this doesn't get too mixed and mingled. Okay? So we have Sun in 7 degrees Aquarius. That means that we are separating from an old space and we are entering a new, higher, lighter, less dense, wider, and wiser space about our fixed way to act, express, be, see, and think and communicate in our own fixed, unique way, away from feelings and emotions, but not too away, because Aquarius is the water bearer. So Actually, Aquarius is the most emotional air sign, the most reactive air sign. That's where Aquarius got the humanitarian trait from, especially because we are fixed. We are because Aquarius. I have an Aquarius stellium because we are fixed in air, so you spend more time in specific spaces in your mind or in the world, so you develop more connection, you develop more care, you build up an image. Those mental spaces start to represent you, or you start to think like that. So somebody doesn't even know that an Aquarius see themselves through that general mental state, right? And they offend or they criticize that mental state, and the Aquarius will get hurt, or the Aquarius will feel personally involved, because to the Aquarius they see themselves as that general way of thinking. Like I said in some live streams ago, Capricorn is the right answer or the wrong answer, the right fact or the wrong fact. Aquarius is the right thought process or the wrong thought process. So it's about how you think, how you reach a certain conclusion, right? So we are doing all that, being fixed in our own way to think and communicate when it comes to our actions and expressions, into a lighter state, into a wiser state. So you are seeing some things that you left behind, and you are receiving a new message from the newer space. So make sure to utilize that in the best way possible. Yes, I am Nicel Sadio. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome very much. Then we have Mercury, 12 degrees Capricorn. So we are completing a cycle when it comes to creating new ways to think and communicate in creative ways that deal with routine, pattern, stability, security, and safety in your life. And that equals to the number 3, so we are being more aware of ourselves and we are being more aware of ourselves in our surroundings, because we are being individual, or we are applying ourselves into communicating, into understanding and relating our new ways to be practical and thinking and communicating. So we can be aware of how we think about our surroundings and how the surroundings think about those new situations that you are involved with them because you share the same surroundings, right? Then Venus, 1 degree Pisces. So we are beginning a new journey. We are creating new thoughts, new feelings, new connections, and new relations that are taking our more logical, more unique, more distant associations, Venus in Aquarius, and we are bringing that into a more emotional, connective, internal, recipient, and spiritual places. Mars in Gemini, 9 degrees, so you are getting more passionate, you are getting more wise, or you are elevating your ability to communicate your passions, motivations, angers, and frustrations in a lighter, more scattered, less personal, more cold, more distant, more informal, but also more intelligent and smarter way. Okay, so you are elevating your game, but it has to be about your passions. Because Geminis are really good at pretending that they are interested. They are also very good at pretending they are not interested, because sometimes they don't trust themselves enough to go and get it, so they pretend, oh, I'm actually not interested in that, and they kind of be backseating, envying somebody that really reached that what they wanted to get, right? But if you are not really interested, if you're not passionate, motivated, angered, or frustrated about a topic, a subject, an information, or a way to conduct information, you will not be able to really communicate. You will not be able to spread your message. If you are faking it, you will not making it. You might get like the first steps might go well, but the real thing will not come to be. All right. Then we have Jupiter, 5 degrees Aries, so we are being more aware, we are being more emotional, we are being more feminine, we are being more sensitive, but it also means that we are attracting more as well of new, intense, purposeful, very revealing of your true nature experiences, travels, wisdom, knowledge, and ways to put all of that into words so you can share it with others, aka your testimonies. Hi Lena, welcome to the stream. I hope everything is going well with you. Then we have Saturn in Aquarius, 25 degrees. So we are also, actually the Sun and Saturn are in the same frequency and vibration, but representing through different forms because it's both 7 but in different ways. So we are getting wiser, lighter, refreshed, and new with how we associate and structure our minds and our real situations in unique, fixed, consistent, or stubborn original ways. How so? By communicating, by relating our feelings, emotions, or like intuitions or more internal and spiritual concepts to these unique structures, associations, or networking of information. You know what I'm saying? Then we have Uranus in Taurus, 14 degrees. So we are being more emotionally connected, we are being more internally aware, aka aware of how those new unique changes or new unique situations that allow us to have a fixed sense or a really fixed circumstance where we are receiving security, stability, profit, as in esoterically and physically, love and validation. Okay, so we are being more emotionally, we are, this thing is affecting me, or that person is doing that new thing to be secured and stable, and that is making me feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Then we have Neptune, 23 degrees Pisces. So we are also, a lot of fives in here, a lot of five energy, a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings, and it goes well because Venus is just entering Pisces, so it all makes sense here. Time to go within to find the true connection, your true place in the universe, in all possibilities. Because Pisces is all about that. Because Pisces are the most powerful because they have the right type of intelligence. They have spiritual, kinda emotional intelligence. Because Pisces know that we live in all possibilities, but you can't be all possibilities at the same time. You can't be all possibilities at the same time. And Pisces needs to learn that. Aquarius a little bit as well, but Aquarius is always like limiting themselves when it's not needed, while Pisces are always expanding too much when it's not needed as well. So Pisces have the intelligence to know where is or what is the possibilities that their spirit want to be at that moment. That's why they might seem unresponsible. That's why they might seem scattered. That's why they might make no sense. But then a true Pisces will get the same amount or more amount of money, attention, and validation without doing so much, without exhausting themselves so much, and without sacrificing as much as you that is hating on the Pisces is doing. You know what I'm saying? But Neptune in Pisces, 23 degrees, we are getting more emotionally connected and more emotionally aware of our deep subconscious patterns. Lastly but not least, Pluto in Capricorn, 28 degrees. So we were on the high, we were seeing everything from above, and now we are coming back to the ground with that higher notion so we can apply and be those new things out of being transformed, or you transforming the world around you by creating and initiating new ways to be stable, safe, and secure in your life. Okay? So let's go straight ahead into tarot reading, and let's start with Aries. Boom. So if you have your Sun, your moon, your rising, or your Mars in Aries, this reading is for you, and you are fatal attracting Venus in Pisces. So you might be feeling that your relationships are a bit too emotional, a bit too dreamy, a bit too unresponsive, a bit too sleepy, and a bit too slow, but they actually giving you like a place to rest, or a place to be accepted, a place to let your imagination grow from that initial spark. So don't you be burning no spiritual bridges, no spiritual ships right now, Aries. Okay? Find a cool space where you can be truly yourself, and where that Piscean relationship absorbs it and expand on it in a cute, beautiful, sophisticated, sweet way. Alright? Let's see what is the card for you. We got two cards right here, right now, but I only want one. I only want one card. Let's go. Lana, you have something in Aries, right? Ace of Wands. Alright, you the gift, guys. You the gift, Aries. Sun, Moon, Ascendants, and Mars. Boom. You guys are the gift. Or somebody else is seeing you as the gift, and they might want to connect too much. They might want to use your energy for their benefit. Okay? Or you is the gift, and you might see somebody else as a gift, and they see you as a gift, but you don't see yourself as a gift, and they don't see themselves as a gift, and then it's all confusing and misunderstandings. Okay, Lana has Moon in Aries, alright. Okay, so this card is for you. So you're gonna have very unique, very powerful, very out of this world, never seen before, feelings, emotions. You're gonna attract people looking for that. You're gonna attract people that they want you to be, or they want you to introduce them to those new spaces, to those very unique visions, very unique feelings. Maybe they're not feeling so strong, they're not feeling so capable of being themselves, and they want you to show them how to be. But you, having Moon in Aries, you already dealing with more personal, intense stuff. You're already trying to be internally the best, the strongest as you can be. You have no time to be trying to explain that to others, trying to support and babysit others, because Venus in Pisces can really bring that babysitting energy. They need you to babysit them, okay? Because their spirit knows that your spirit will attract these spaces. You know what I'm saying? So be careful. Don't give it to them if they don't deserve it. All right? Let's go to Taurus. So if you have Sun in Taurus, Moon in Taurus, Rising in Taurus, Venus in Taurus, or if you have Scorpio Sun, because Taurus is ruled by the Earth, and your Earth sign is the opposing to your Sun sign. So if you have Sun in Scorpio, your Earth sign is Taurus, so this reading is for you as well. And you guys are sextiling Venus in Pisces. So you can bring those dreams, illusions, and imaginations present in your relationships into reality. And you can bring a nightmare relationship into reality, or you can bring a beautiful spiritual relationship into reality. But it will be by you being supportive, by you attracting or giving things for them to work with. Whoa, there we go, we have a card. And it is Three of Pentacles. All right, all right. So you gotta be really smart, Taurus. You gotta be really real. Don't let them tell you that you are being too this or too that. Don't let them tell you you are being too stubborn, or you're being too realistic, you're being too dry, you're thinking too much. Nah. Don't you do that, Taurus. You think too much, okay? Because you're very juicy, You're very powerful. You manifest very easy, very fast, and a lot. It's not like Taurus manifesting is not like, oh, I want apples and you receive apples. No, you be like, I want apples and you receive apples, oranges, and pears as well. All right, it's that powerful. It's moon exalted. All right, you want one thing, you receive that plus many things, even things that you don't want. So Venus in Pisces, you can do that smoother, very smooth, very easy. But others can make you manifest for them. Basically, others can milk you as a cow, right? And you have to be like, you have to be really real. You have to think, Taurus, analyze, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of their surroundings, be aware of their physical circumstances, because that's how they support you. You support them emotionally, you support them mentally, but you a Taurus, or you have a Taurus alignment, they support you physically, okay? Because you as a you can't eat feelings. You can pay the bills with feelings. They can do something else with your support, with your structure. You can't eat feelings. So you make sure that they can support you physically. And if they tell you, you're thinking too much, or you're being too real, you know they ain't for you. They ain't for you. Alright? If they be like, bro, we need to be more real. We need to have structure. We need to, yes, we are in this flow, but we gotta make something with this flow. That's the one. Support those ones. You know what I'm saying? Let's move into Gemini. So if you have the Sun, the Moon, your rising or Mercury in Gemini, this reading is for you. And you are squaring Venus in Pisces. So you gotta learn how to love, you gotta learn how to commit, you gotta learn how to share feelings, emotions, dreams, imaginations, nightmares, past moments, your visions of potential, of the future, of what you think the world is, of your spirituality. Bro, I'm already feeling Geminis running. When they hear you have to share, they start running. When they hear you have to share your feelings, they start running even faster. When they hear you have to learn how to share spirituality, they start flying. Never see them again, those Geminis. Come on. How can you be afraid of the subconscious realm? How can you be afraid of the same thing that make you exist? Feelings, emotions, desires, spirituality. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. You Geminis, you guys, you need, you are one of the most flunked out signs, bro. Because you Geminis, you guys lose the sight of purpose more than Pisces, more than Sagittarius, because Pisces and Sagittarius always have that more spiritual side to things, while you Gemini just get lost into information, get lost into a structure, into an organization, into hierarchy, who is smarter, who is funnier, who is more this, who is more that, and none of that matters. None of that matters. Oh, let's go. But hey, you the gift, or you got a very unique, powerful, real circumstance, real situation, or you got a very unique, very powerful, very new way to go about responsibility, structure, and stability. But that's only if you learn. That's only if you go through this learning process and you learn how to love. If you learn how to connect your spirituality, your emotions and feelings, and how you learn and perhaps teach others how to express their spirituality in a more logical, rational, and sufficient way. That's the gift that you can give to others, because remember, it's Venus in Pisces. It's not just about you, it's a lot also about the relationships, and how can you help, how can you transmute, how can you alchemize your space and the relationship, the partnership space as well. Let's go into Leo. If you got Leo Sun, Leo moon, Leo rising. This reading is for you, and you are misunderstanding. You are inconjuncting this Venus in Pisces. So you might think that love is there, and it's not. You might think that somebody loves you, and they don't. You might think you love somebody, and you don't. But you got Queen of Cups, so you have great emotional support coming your way. Great emotional support present in your relationships, the things you enjoy, and the things you love. Just make sure you don't overindulge. Just make sure you don't use this great support for the wrong things. And make sure that you know where this is coming from. Because with Venus in Pisces, you might think it's coming from here, there, and there, and it's only coming from there. You know what I'm saying? So you might feel that support, but you don't really know whom or from where is that great emotional support is coming from. You know what I'm saying? But you have great emotional support coming your way. And the best way to access it is to be fixed on your own way, to have feelings and emotions, to be fixed on your own deep internal desires. And ways to love, because Venus in Pisces can make you lost in the light. You're already a little bit lost in the light, Leos, but it can make even more. Then from Leo, we move to Virgo, the opposite sign. So you guys hating love, you guys hating relationships, you guys hating your partnerships, nothing makes sense, nothing is stable, nothing is useful, nothing is profitable. Virgo, sometimes things can't make sense, all right? Sometimes things need to not make sense. You gotta learn that, Virgos. You gotta learn that. So if you have the sun, the moon, your rising, or wait, I jumped Cancer, bro. I jumped Cancer. Hold on. I jumped Cancer. I jumped Cardinal Water. I did. But I reminded myself on Virgo. So Cardinal Water, Cancer, you have a gift to be too mixed in the water. You have a gift to be too lost, and then people confuse you with Pisces energy. Alright? But let's see what card you got. And you guys watching, don't tell me anything. You guys watching, don't remind me that I skipped Cardinal Water. Come on. So, Cardinal Water gets 3 of Wands. So you have a gift to be more aware, or to be better, more sufficiently aware of your spirituality, your creativity, your passions, your motivations, your anger, and your frustration. And you can be very aware of your space and the space of your relationships as well. Daria is saying she didn't notice? Me neither. Now Virgo, okay? Cancers, Cardinal Waters, if you have any problems, if you have any identity, lack of purpose crisis through this Venus in Pisces current transit, go ask a Virgo for help. They can remind you, they can make you remind yourself. But if you have the Sun, the Moon, the Rising, or Mercury in Virgo, this reading is for you. And you have the Sun. Okay, a lot of shadow work, a lot of reflection, a lot of seeing things or being forced to see certain things. Gotta deal with yourself, can't run away. There is a whole big ass light shining on you. Everybody can see you. You can see everything within you. There is no escape. You have to accept the transmutation. You have to accept the love. Accept the love. Accept the love. Oh yeah, Virgos. Accept the love. It's in your face, Virgo. You can't run from it. you can use it, you must use it to bring some purpose, to bring some meaning, to bring some juiciness, to bring some fulfillment to your life. Because I've seen some Virgos with no life within them. Their eyes look like this. They always look defeated. They always look like they have no spirit. They always look like they don't believe in all possibilities. So why are you alive? To eat, sleep, shit, and repeat? Or do you have a purpose? Do you have a motivation? Do you have a dream? Or is just cuz? Just cuz? No! This Venus in Pisces will show you, will bring you to the face. You have to confront yourself. You have to confront your spirit. You have to be like, your spirit will be like, God damn it, you Virgo ass, why haven't you been taking my calls? Why haven't you answering my calls? And you have to explain to your spirit, I was dumb. I was too real. And your spirit will be pissed, bro. Your spirit will be mad. Because your spirit is tired and sick of being so real, being so organized, being so clean, being so much on time. There is no excitement. There is no heart pumping fast for good reason. Just your heart pumping fast because you forgot something from work, because you are late for a deadline. No, you gotta start worrying about some spiritual things. You gotta start worrying about some art, some creativity, using your resources to support your creativity, or to support somebody else's creativity that helps you see the sun, your purpose. Okay, Virgos? Accept the love. Accept the love. Let's go to Libras. And Libras, you loving too much. If you have the sun, the moon, your rising, your Venus, or your Saturn, because Saturn is exalted in Libra, this reading is for you, and you are inconjuncting, you are misunderstanding Venus in Pisces. So you might understand love scenarios, you might understand love motivations, you might misunderstand your values, you might misunderstand others' values, you might take somebody else's values and make it a part of your own values, or somebody else can misunderstand your values and they might think that they value something that you value because you're sharing too much feelings, you're sharing too much emotions. Six of Cups, yes, you gotta be more focused, you gotta be more centered in your own feelings, in your own emotions, in your own dreams, illusions, and imaginations. And you have to bring power, you have to bring attention, you have to bring control and authority to your emotional internal realm. So you gotta be a bit more private, you gotta be a bit more silent, you gotta be a bit more reserved as well. Because you can misunderstand, you can talk too much to the wrong people, to the wrong places. Let's move to Scorpio. If you have Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, if you have Mars in Scorpio, if you have Pluto in Scorpio, or if you have Uranus in Scorpio, because Uranus is exalted in Scorpio, this reading is for you. And you are trining Venus in Pisces. So you have a gift to release, to relate, to relax, to enjoy a bit more easier, a bit more lighter, a bit more efficiently. And you are a gift to your relationships because you can bring more stability, you can bring more uniqueness, individuality, focus, and purpose to your relationships or to their internal realm. Okay? And they can help you release melt the ice, break the armor, and they can create the antidote for your toxicity. And you can be the poison to kill whatever beast is perturbing the relationship. Oh, and you got the same card as Cancer, Three of Wands. Yeah, this is really Pisces is the wisest water sign, and Venus is Pisces. Venus in Pisces is giving the other water signs spiritual awareness, spiritual wisdom, the awareness of your desires, the awareness of your intentions, the awareness of your purposes. That's great. That's like actually, I'm feeling very responsible energies from Venus in Pisces, but that's also because I have Pisces in the sixth house, so it already brings those energies to me. But I don't feel this Venus as because the Sun is in Aquarius right now, Mercury in Capricorn, Saturn in Aquarius, Jupiter in Aries. So it's more real, it's more directed, more purposeful. So Scorpio, you have the gift to be more aware or to be better or wiser aware of your feelings, visions, potential, passions, motivations, anger, frustration, spirituality, and your creative attributes through your relationships, in course, because Venus in Pisces. I don't say it because I think it's implied, because it's the title of the live stream, but it's always good to remind. Always good to remind. Let's move on to Sagittarius. If you have the Sun, the Moon, your rising, or your Jupiter in Sagittarius, this reading is for you, and you are squaring Venus in Pisces. So you gotta learn how to connect in a more deeper way. You gotta learn how to connect more, as in more feelings, more emotions, more dreams. You gotta learn how to receive more. Because Sagittarius love to talk, Sagittarius love to give, express, and be seen, but they hate to hear, they hate to receive, and they wait to see. They just want to be seen. And you got Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you gotta be very real, you gotta be very serious, you gotta be very intelligent, sufficient, structured, and rational in your relationships, in your conversations, in your exchange of words, feelings, energy, spiritual concepts, and also body fluids, if you know what I'm saying. Those things, those exchanges, they gotta make sense. They gotta be real. They gotta be profitable for you. And you only find that profit in the real spiritual ships, okay? In the real relationships where you can really share your deep dreams and your deep creativity in a way that not only you are tolerated but also celebrated. Let's go into Capricorn. If you have Sun, well, just for Sun in Capricorn, just Sun in Capricorn, Ace of Swords. A very unique way to think, communicate, analyze, and socialize and associate yourself or your ideas and mentalities. Capricorn Sun, okay? So you have Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising, Capricorn Saturn, or Capricorn Mars, because Mars is exalted in Capricorn. This reading is for you, and you are sextiling Venus in Pisces. So you have an opportunity to relate better your feelings and emotions. You have an opportunity to ease out, to relax, to widen up, to wisen up your new limits and boundaries and your creative ways to conduct yourself in the world and in your business. And you also have an opportunity to bring certain dreams and illusions to your business as fuel, as purpose. So your responsibilities feel less heavy and they actually can motivate you. They can actually, the responsibilities that were making you feel heavy, dry, and slow can all now can make you feel motivated, can make you feel connected with a purpose, can make you feel more swift and faster. Okay, we got the card for Capricorn, and it is the Seven of Swords. So you have the opportunity to separate from old mental spaces. You have the opportunity to separate from old ways of thinking, communicating, analyzing, and socializing. And you have the opportunity to receive new messages, to receive inspirations from the newer, clearer, and lighter mental spaces or relationships, because you can separate from a relationship that was just about responsibilities, and you can now go into a clearer, more spiritual, more purposeful relationship that doesn't make you think so much, that doesn't hold, you don't need to hold yourself back when thinking and communicating in and about that relationship, because the spirituality is already met, is already fulfilled, and now you can apply yourself into the things that Capricorns should be really applied: business, structure, limits, and boundaries. You know what I'm saying? These things don't lie. Let's go. Let's go. Aquarius. Aquarius. Aquarius microphone heads. Sun. Moon. Our Aquarius moons a bit scattered. Bro, but actually, it's a necessary scatteredness that will help you make sense. Let me tell you why. Because the three scattered cards, they fell like this, organized, like beautiful, like you are playing the game in order, 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? And your Aquarius moons sometimes do not be feminine enough. You don't be recipient enough. You don't be open enough. So sometimes your spirit will like, or you close, okay, you close, okay. So you go be flunked out. So you open yourself because you feel a certain way. Because you didn't want to feel open before, I make you feel open now. Okay. But it will help you. And I spoke in a different language to be like the spirit talking to your moon. So it doesn't sound familiar. It doesn't sound comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But the scatteredness for Aquarius moon will put things into place. Will put things into a smooth, more sophisticated, more sweet order. And for the Aquarius moons, 5 of Cups, you're going to be realizing the extent and the power of your emotional connections and spiritual attachments. But Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, Aquarius Saturn, Aquarius Uranus, and Aquarius Mercury, because Mercury is exalted in Aquarius. This reading is for you, and you guys are fatal attracting Pisces. Bro, Aquarius moons, no, we already talked about you. The 5 of Cups was already here. Okay? Okay? We know. Maybe you are discovering a newly founded power where you were a bit afraid, a bit uncomfortable of your deep feelings and emotions, and now you'll be like, bro, that's the whole point. That's the whole reason why I'm so fixed, why I'm so dry, why I'm so tough with myself and the ones around me, because I want the best connections, I want the best spirits, I want the best feelings. And we'll be like, bro, we know, you already came in the reading, we already crashed the party, we know. Okay, Aquarius moons, chill. Sorry, just wanted to check again. Yeah, just want to be sure. Aquarius moons really need to be sure. They feel like they need to be sure about their emotions and feelings, because first they fixed and then they err, so they can't really see, they can't really know, they can't see clearly, so they need to check again. They need to check again. And sometimes they check too much and they kill the dream. They kill the illusion. Now the only thing left to love and take care about is some real things. Oh, bro. But if you got an Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Saturn, Uranus, or Mercury, because Mercury is exalted in Aquarius, you are fatal attracting Venus in Pisces, so you might feel, think, act, or analyze things like, my relationship's too spiritual, my relationship's too emotional. But you know what? I kinda like it because I can make sense out of it. Or I was stuck in this thought process and they made me feel more relaxed. They made me feel more inspired. They made me feel like it didn't matter, and then because I felt light and happy and kinda lost, I actually found some extra dots, or I found some extra connections between the already existent dots, so now I'm not blocked at all. Actually, I can go further than ever. Just make sure you don't go too far, Aquarius, because then you fixed air. Then those memories, like just Taurus, especially Moon, the memories stay there, bro. If you go too fast into something, you get stuck. Especially the fixed signs. Especially the Scorpios, bro. Scorpios, you go super slow into anything in your life. Okay? Don't attach too much super quick, because then things go crazy, the memories stay for a long time. Especially for you Scorpios, stay like memories, not just you remember the image. It's a feeling that then appears in situations that apparently are not correlated at all, but they are, spiritually speaking. Drop that MF like button. True, says Dario. That's it. Or Aquarius might be sharing a bit of the Virgo's vision, like, oh, this makes no sense. This is just too emotional, just some spirituality. But the thing is, both for Aquarius and both for Virgos, if you're thinking like that, most likely you need that emotion. You need that not making sense. But then you have to organize. Don't you expect the Pisces to organize that, right? The Pisces is doing their role, not being organized. Come on, do your role, you organize yourself. You organize the Pisces or the more romantic, more exalted relationship, okay? Because the Pisces will support you. If you try to correct the Pisces, if you try to organize the Pisces will support you. The Pisces will thank you. Even if you're beating the shit out of the Pisces, they will support you. They will tell you better spots to hit. Alright. No, not Pisces yet. Only Pisces can get more than one card. Okay? But Aquarius thinking it's Pisces because of the fatal attraction. Because of the neighboring region. Come on, Aquariuses. Why so much time? And now a bunch of cards. Aquariuses, you're not Pisces. Okay? You are not Pisces. You are the Pisces bodyguard. You are the Pisces lawyer and attorney. You are the Pisces translator. You are the Pisces driver. You are the Pisces father and mother. But you are not the Pisces. Okay? You might think like that because Venus is in Pisces, Neptune is in Pisces, right close to you, but it's not you. You're not even an Aquarius. You have Aquarius alignments. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's. Oh, Three of Pentacles. Who got Three of Pentacles? Taurus, right? Taurus got Three of Pentacles. So Aquarius, exactly the same thing. You're gonna be aware of some real circumstances. You're gonna be aware of some real information, of some practical, physical events and things that are going on. And if they tell you that you are being too real, you are being too logical, you are being too much of, if they're telling you are being too rational, too dry, too cold, you are trying to direct things, you're trying to control things too much. You know you're doing the right thing. You know you bring some order, you bring some logicality to that all lovely dovely romantic out of this realm relationship, okay? But you gotta be really aware. And you gotta express, you gotta act with that awareness. Let's go into Pisces. Last but not least. So if you got the sun, if you got the moon, if you got your rising, if you got Neptune, scatteredness, right? If you got Jupiter or Venus, because Venus is exalted in Pisces, this reading is for you. And Venus is in your sign, so you might be loving yourself, you might be overindulging in your favorite things, you might be overindulging in things that you hate, you might be people might want to overindulge on you or with you or within your pleasures. You might get lost in others' pleasures. People might get lost in your dreams, in your illusions. You might get lost into the dreams and illusions of your relationships. Okay, so let's see what the cards gotta say, what I gotta say through the cards. It's just like your chakras. Your chakras didn't create your organs. You created your organs through your chakras. Let's go. Oh, nice. Prince of Wands for Pisces. What does this means? This means that you are creating a new external, masculine, more organized, more direct, more focused way of relating, sharing, associating, and making easier for others to see, to feel, to get excited, to get motivated, to get enlightened and inspired by your own feelings and emotions, by your own visions, by your own creativity, and by your own expressions and spiritual and morality belief systems. So you got like it's like it's this responsibility. It's up to you, Pisces, to just be yourself, relate yourself, but you gotta make yourself be heard. You gotta make yourself be seen. You gotta put those things out in a way that others can relate, in a way that others can connect, in a way that others can gather around it and talk about your testimonies, talk about your sharings, your wisdom, and your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Remember that I have a lot of natal chart, astrology, and tarot readings and services. Go to my link tree, go in the description down below. Go to my Discord and IG, which are in the link tree in the description down below, to know everything about my services, to contact me, and to book a service with me. And also, you can use the email that is in the description down below to contact me as well, to ask about the service or to book a service with me. Quality is guaranteed, and personality and personal connection with a client is guaranteed as well, because in the end of the day, I got that Cancer cardinal water 10,000. So my business, it's all about being personally connected and spiritual. You better believe it. You better believe. I have to have some purpose. I have to have some meaning. I have to have something special and unique about my business. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Gotta have some spirituality. Gotta have seeing things behind the closed doors. Gotta have lifting the veil in my business, in my structure, in my status. And I'm goddamn glad and happy that I can do that. And it's thanks to y'all. So ask those readings. By the way, go to my Patreon. You can have a monthly reading for you just by supporting me. And it's just like very cool because you have access to more private and deeper information and projects of me and my beautiful partner Daria. So thank you very much for watching. Until the next time, follow your individuality, maintain your sanity, believe in yourself, believe in all possibilities, and believe and remember that the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. And don't you love too much, don't you indulge too much, but remember, that's the main reason we exist, to connect with others and enjoy our sharing of pleasure, dreams, illusions, imaginations, and testimonies. Until the next time, Esoteric Cloud Surfer, surfing out. See you soon.